Hey YouTube, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and also make sure you check out my Patreon page to follow along with my stock portfolio at patreon.com/slash Day Trading Fearless. So as always, let's jump right into it. This is the weekly watch list for March 8th, 2021. So on Friday, or let's kind of back up. If you watched my video last week, I actually said that I was expecting a down move in the overall market. And I also said I was expecting right around the 3,700 level, which was this high volume node right here, also kind of these levels here. And I even said we might get down to probably the 35 or 3,600. But on Monday, what happened was we actually gapped higher, opened, gapped higher, ran up, and then the next couple of days we kind of started to fall apart. And then today we had the weekly job numbers that came out really good, and the market rallied pre-market. And then what happened was the market sold off really, really hard. We retested Monday's low. Okay, as we could see here, or sorry, yesterday's low, but we made a higher low. And also, if you think about it, we have RSI is selling off and we are making lower lows on the RSI. So everything's looking. The one thing is, to me personally, I think today's action was very bullish, where we did a complete round trip, right? Sold off and then rallied all the way back up. I mean, we almost had a 100-point S&P reversal. With that being said, we are on we kind of broke down, closed here yesterday below this trend line, right? Low, kind of kept it going, broke down, closed below the 50 period, but then what happened was we looked like it was going to keep going lower, and then we rallied and closed above the 50 period, and also back up in this channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to erase this line now, and we're actually going to connect this to this, and this is now our new channel, and this channel to the upside is still valid, so we're going to extend that to the right, and this is essentially what we're looking at. Me personally, if price is able to kind of break higher, because if you think about it, we have the waterfall, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then today we broke above it. Okay, so we're now in a bullish market phase, just based off the candles on the daily. But with that being said, I want to see what happens if we take out this low of 37.21, okay, 37.20 on Monday or Tuesday. Watch out below, okay? It means this market is actually very unhealthy, and I actually think we will be going lower all the way down to about 3,600, okay, which would be this breakout, this wick low, and also this low volume node. That is my target if we take out these lows. If we don't take out and we kind of just keep going up for a couple days, I actually won't be surprised if we actually hit this 4,000 level, and then we'll kind of see what happens. But I told you guys from January, if you watched my New Year's, my ultimate target was about 4,000. We came about 30 or 40 points away on this high, rolled over. So we will see. But this market's healthy. I think this was actually a very healthy pullback. So with that being said, that's what I think's going on with the overall market S&P futures. The ES or the SPY, same exact thing. This is now our new levels, okay, that we're going to look at. Again, if we fail, watch 30, maybe 365 levels, somewhere around there. But again, do we go up to 400? We'll see. We've kind of worked our way lower on the RSI. This is actually bullish. If we could get above here and price could maintain hold. So that's what's going on with the overall market. Let's look at this NQ, because the NQ from peak to trough was, I think I want to say about a 10% move almost. And with that being said, the Nasdaq could have trouble back up at the 1300 level. If it does, do we rally up there and then roll back over and start making, because before we've been higher highs, higher lows this whole way up. Well, now we're making a high, a low, a lower high, lower low. So maybe a bounce up to 1300 and a roll back over, come down and hit the 200. We'll see real quick. ES's, same thing, right? A low, okay, a high, a high, a low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we actually need to break above this high for it to be bullish. But ES, Nasdaq, two kind of different games going on, because tech has been selling off, tech has been a laggard, things like that. So just something to keep in mind. Let's look at crude oil, okay, slash CL. I kind of was looking for a downfall, pullback this week in crude oil. We had a mini pullback. I was thinking more around the 55 level. Never got there, got to about 59.50 or so, and then we're going up. My next level on crude oil is probably up here at the 74 if we keep going. Look at the RSI. Okay, we did have divergence, but we will have to see. Watch the reverse waterfall. Higher lows, if you guys need a refresh on reverse waterfall, right? Higher lows is the reverse waterfall, lower highs is the waterfall. When we're in the waterfall, we are bearish. When we're in the reverse waterfall, we are bullish until it takes out its previous candle's low. So on Monday, if price takes out this 63.70 level, I'm going to be bearish. And then you can actually say, hey, we really have massive divergence on this move up. But until you see that reverse waterfall break to the downside, the market's bullish. So that's how I'm looking at. And I'd be looking, believe it or not, probably the 70 level and then the 75, which is value area high, which is also these highs of the peak. So that's what's going on there. Slash BTC, Bitcoin. Massive divergence, rollover. We are now potentially making lower highs. If we take out this low in Bitcoin, we'll say 44,400, okay, 44,400. If we take that out on Bitcoin, we will have a high, a low, a lower high, and a lower low. Watch out below on Bitcoin. But as of right now, this is just kind of flagging out bigger picture. We will have to see what happens. So those are my levels. So until we take out that 44,400, bullish on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at gold, GLD. This is on my watch list for this week. My number one kind of trade of the week that I'm looking for. I'm looking for this 154 to 155 level on gold. Okay, it's the lower trend line. We have a low volume node, a high volume node. I would love to see the 154. X marks the spot. We also have a gap fill over here. Okay, right at the 152, but also the low of this entire gap, right, is 153.96. So we'll say 154. That is my trade of the week, right around there. I will be looking, and this isn't trade advice. This is educational and all that, but a couple of different trades you could do. Get long GLD with a tight stop, something like that, or so look to sell the 150 weekly puts, might be a good little trade too, or buy calls. Again, not trade advice, but just ideas, okay? And watch for a move all the way back up to probably this upper trend line right here, okay? Which would also be probably this 50 and 200 moving average. So we will see what happens there. Let's look at silver. SLV, okay, and with silver kind of weak, okay, it's still outperforming gold, but again, I'm still looking around this 22 level for silver, high volume node, lots of volume here on the market profile, and I like this 22 level for a bounce. So hopefully silver and gold could get there. A couple stocks, AAPL, Apple, okay, been saying this and I will keep saying it. It's dead money. I've been saying this all the way since we had this massive collapse down here. Apple is dead money. It's really not going anywhere. But at the same time, it's just working things off. Now, if you look over here, we have divergence, right? We make a low, bounce, a lower low, but on the RSI, we have a higher low. Okay, if the market is bullish, okay, and a lot of things are pointing to a bounce, I like Apple up to about the 127, 128 level, up to the 50, and then kind of see what happens. So Apple, again, today was a really good reversal day on a lot of stuff. TSLA, if you guys know, if anybody listening here knows me, Kevin, tell them to go watch my video from last week. I told them I like Tesla right around this 500 to 525 level. Like I said last week, he kept buying around the 650, 680 level. And look, I don't want to toot my own horn, but we came down to 539 on Tesla. Okay, if you're patient, you can make money. He was buying, kind of thinking he's got diamond hands. Well, take a break, let the diamond crystallize for a little bit, okay? And you could have been picking up a lot more Tesla at a whole lot lower price. So again, I love you, Kevin. If you watch this, I watch all your videos, but sometimes kind of be patient. Wait for stocks to come down to certain support levels like it did here, because it's almost about 100-point bounce that we had. Or about 70 or 80 from those levels. So on Tesla. And then finally, AMZN, Amazon. I kind of like Amazon. Nice reversal candle on Amazon. And also, before I go in, double bottom, low volume node. Okay, if price breaks up above, you could look to get long. Okay, again, not trade advice. Some do on YouTube, but just ideas is get long with the stop below there. Look up, look for the 50 period moving average, and also from market profile, the point of control. So I hope that helps. Be safe out there, guys. These markets are kind of crazy. Again, it's kind of like, it almost feels like the big players are leaving the market on the bigger picture, and the retail guys are still trying to buy up, thinking that markets go up forever. I'm thinking, hey, I'm bullish on the market, but within a range, okay? I like the pullbacks. I don't think we're going to have any crazy pullbacks, anything like that. But as always, sorry this video is so long, but I hope this helps. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.